Hello everybody, my name is Elliot Newton, I'm the Biodiversity Officer from Kingston Council, and welcome to the next episode of Reading Nature. And these are sessions that we're running with the library service to encourage you to get outside, even during the winter months, to explore the green spaces that you can find across the borough. And today what we want to talk to you about are parks. And parks are obviously a really important place, and that has been proven even more so in lockdown, where people have gone outside to enjoy fresh air and the nature that surrounds us. But parks are also a really important place for our wildlife populations. And across the borough we've got about 30 different parks, and we're currently standing in Fish Ponds Park, which is a 3.8 hectare park. And it has been a great place during lockdown to see people come out and enjoy, but it really is a fantastic place for different habitats and different wildlife here. So in this relatively small space we have a whole compilation of wildlife and habitats, such as over there we've got a nice woodland area, and that woodland area is fantastic, not just for the trees that it supports, but also the woodland birds that you can find in there, such as variations of tits, such as great tits and long-tailed tits and great tits and blue tits. We also have things like dunnocks and sparrows and nuthatches, which are a fantastic bird to see this time of year. And then we also have in the woodland section, there are also great places for bats. So in and around the park we have about 7 species of bat which have been recorded. And we've even got bat roosts here, so we have a large sort of colony of roost soprano pipistrelles, which is really fantastic. And if we move outside the sort of woodland and the trees, the park has really good sort of water bodies and ponds. And ponds are a fantastic place for wildlife, not least for the birds. So here we can see we've got mallards and coots and moorhens and herons, which is a fantastic part of the sort of community of birds that you can find in the park. But the ponds are also really good for invertebrates, and some of the invertebrates that you can find in here are the dragonflies that you'll see flying around in the summer months. And their larvae and their nymphs are right under there, swimming around pretty much as we speak. We also have water scorpions in here, which are really great, scary looking creatures. Now they look like scorpions, they're not a true scorpion. But what they've modified their front legs to look like pincers, which gives them that appearance. And they're really sort of voracious predators that can go and hunt things like tadpoles underwater. If you look at a picture of one, you can see coming out the rear of its body is a long tube, and it uses that tube to breathe through, just like a snorkel. So they can't swim very well, but they walk around underwater and they place that tube just above the water level, and that is how they breathe. And also in this park, moving away from the ponds and the trees, we also have at the back of the site, we have a lovely sort of hay meadow, which is great for all sorts of wildflowers. We have a species here called corky fluted water dropwort, which is quite a rare species for the borough. And then at the far side over there, we have a lovely community orchard, which again provides great habitat. So hopefully within this sort of relatively small area, you can see there is a great range of place for wildlife to live alongside people. So hopefully next time you go outside to explore one of your local parks, have in mind some of the wildlife that might be living there too.